What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a dream catcher reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, what's good, Sagittarius? Hope you guys are doing well this evening. Um, you guys are first this week on the Zodiac lineup. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? So, hopefully you guys have, watched Dreamcatcher readings. I just started doing them, like, I think they're just about a month old, okay? But I basically put them in place of the intimacy readings. But if you want to refer to your intimacy readings from previously, you can go to my channel and go to playlist and look up the intimacy, bring back the intimacy readings, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your reading. I've already shuffled the decks. We're going to go ahead and pick 3 cards. We have one from the top, which is talking about your energy. We have one directly from the bottom, which is talking about the energy of you. Not you, but either your person or the situation that you're dealing with right now. Okay. And then the third one is energetically pulled from the middle, okay, which is the energy between you and the situation and or person, okay, if we pick that up during your reading. All right, so we want to see where your energy is right now. All right, and we have Sagittarius, the Lovers, okay. Very nice. Okay, maybe you are dreaming of someone, Sagittarius, or you're just in this kind of very loving, passionate kind of vibe, okay, with you and your person, okay. But right now, the Lovers is here. I love how they're just like kind of cuddled together under a canopy, okay. So it could be a vacation going on, all right. Very lovely energy, okay. Next, we have the energy between the situation or your person, okay, getting where you fit in. But we have the Justice card here, okay. So major arcana with Justice, you have the scales here. So person or the situation is calling for some form of justice, okay. um, For some of you, Sagittarius, I literally just did a reading for you guys last month. You guys were part of the last week of the Zodiac lineup. And I do recall, there were wedding bells, things like that, okay? I feel as though there's may have been some dreams between you and your person or surrounding you and your person that you've been having in reference to maybe minimalizing um, the possibility of a wedding, okay, if you're considering a wedding. Trying to, reduce costs, be as fair as possible while still making your person happy, okay. I think maybe that's what you've been dreaming or suppressing a little bit, and wanting to appeal to your person and kind of like watch your pockets at the same time. But it's all about right now fairness, okay. Balancing the scales, okay. So, and either it has occurred between you and your person already, or it's in the works, all right. So now, the energy between the both of you or the situation at hand and yourself is the Page of Swords, okay. Page of Swords did show up last month as well, okay. Needing to have that conversation, okay. The energy between the two of you is just kind of like light conversation, okay. So it could be right now for some of you Sagittariuses, and like I'll say it again like I did last month, a lot of different energies within Sagittarius. You do have and should consider when I do these readings that it is a collective reading, okay. That's why I say these are general messages, not personal, okay. Get in where you fit in. it could be sun, moon, or Venus placement, or another placement in your birth chart if you're familiar with your birth chart, where other energy placements are coming in. Okay, so it may not always be the sun sign that I'm reading for, it could be a moon placement. Okay, so whenever this reading resonates for you is when it resonates for you. Okay, but for those in this month's first dream catcher reading for Sagittarius, I feel like there could be some light conversation, with you and your person, about the future. Okay, you could be talking about marriage or their idea of what they would want to do for a wedding, or if they want a large wedding or not. Okay, so kind of like, almost kind of like making a decision. Maybe your person, you could be dreaming about your person being okay with maybe just going to justice of the peace and not having a wedding, and maybe spending more money towards the vacation for an experience versus spending a lot of money on the wedding. Okay, that could be a conversation, but I feel like that's been a dream that you've been having, to have that conversation with your person, just to kind of guesstimate where their head is at. Okay, so that being said, we're going to get into the mindful messages for you guys. Okay, mindful messages is basically just going to be what your main focus should be between you and your person or the situation, or you can take both of the messages for yourself. Okay, I used to use these primarily in the self-care spotlight messages, and I decided to bring them back. So we do one from the top and one from the bottom, and we'll look at the messages for you. So the first message is tune in. Tune in. And the colors on these cards are, I pretty much associate them with the chakras. Okay, and so right here we have the solar plexus and the sacral chakra together. Okay, and so it says, today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands on my heart space and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I am feeling. Okay, so honor how you truly feel. Okay, and I think you're in this space right now, Sagittarius, of, just like I said, just being totally utterly in love with your person. Okay, this person really makes you smile. They do so much for you in so many different ways, mentally, physically, emotionally. They tap and check all of the boxes for you. Okay, so really tune in to what it is. It's really speaking of when you're in your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, you're primarily focusing on that inner child, that creative spark within you, what makes you so passionate. Okay, those from the root chakra up are the strongest of the chakras, because it works upon your passions, your drive, your motivation, your internal and innate inner child. Okay, and this person just really hones in on that. Okay, so tune into yourself and what it is that you truly want. And like I said, while being fair to yourself, you're trying to be fair to your person as well. Okay, so let's see what your second message is. Your second message is mirror. Okay, we have the heart space and throat chakra here. Okay, with the colors, it says, in order to change my life outside, I need to change inside. Once I am open to this change, my exterior reality will begin to mirror those new shifts. Okay, so it's time to take, again, it's kind of coinciding with each other. You have tune in and then mirror. Okay, you're still reflecting within. Okay, really knowing what it is that you want. If it is about being in this relationship with someone and taking it to the next level, really tune in and allow yourself to feel and really hone down and say, this is truly what I want. Okay, and if there's something that your person can um, work on that interchange within yourself, okay, and then exert that and mirror that to others, okay, so it will bounce back right to you in a positive sense, okay, and it's all about fairness, okay, you have this justice in the middle, and it's just all about being fair. It could be something that your person has been asking you to do, and it may be hard for you to make that change, okay, but baby steps, and you have to realize, you're not, don't feel like you're sacrificing. You feel like you're sacrificing your whole self to make this person happy, okay, and it's not about sacrificing yourself, it's just about fairness, okay, so some light communication to clarify, to kind of help you, would probably be best, okay, instead of making assumptions, okay. So, like, feeling like they're trying to change you. It's not that they're trying to change you, they're just wanting some fairness, okay? If someone's asking you to just please stop putting your clothes on the floor, there's a laundry basket, just put your clothes in the laundry basket. There's a reason. One, it's just neater. Two, that's where they belong and not on the floor, okay? um that's not asking you to make a very big change. That's just asking you to keep the home tidy, help keep the home tidy by putting the laundry in the laundry basket. If it's dirty clothes, put it in the laundry basket. It just makes logical sense. It's not asking you to jump over or through hoops with rings of fire. It's just putting clothes in the laundry basket, okay? That is just a simple example, all right? You could be going through that, okay? But that's like light trivial stuff compared to what you could be going through, okay? So they're not asking a lot from you. It's just a little bit of fairness, that's all, okay? So we're going to go into the sacred geometry deck here. And I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle for you guys before we refer to the top and bottom card as well for these. And you can do the same thing with the messages that come from this deck. You can either take them both for yourself, or you can take it one for yourself and one towards the situation. Okay, whatever works for you. And since I'm not sure if I did 3, I'm going to shuffle one more, because I normally only shuffle 3 times and then cut 3 times. Okay. So we'll go ahead and cut, and then we'll get your last messages to wrap you guys up. So one directly from the top and one directly from the bottom. Let's see what your messages are. So to start off, we have number 31, magic, okay? As I'm holding these cards up, I love the imagery on these cards, okay? At any point in time, during the reading, if you see something where the imagery is just beautiful to you, as far as like the oracle cards, but primarily this deck within here, I encourage you to kind of like take a screenshot if you can, or pause it, whatever you can do, okay, and kind of crop it and use it for a meditation, okay. Maybe for you guys, you can do a love meditation. You can look in my playlist for abundance meditations, and you might find some loved ones in there, or you can just look up love meditations, or love and harmony, something along those vibes, and kind of just use this imagery from this card to just kind of zone out and listen to it, because it just feels like there's so much movement within the cards. The illustration is just perfect in these, okay? So magic 31 equaling out to 4, when you're talking about just protecting your energy between you and your person, okay? It says the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Okay, so there is magic going on. Okay, maybe some love magic. Okay, not specifically spell work. Okay, like a love spell, but just this a wonderful start in this relationship. Either a start or just everything is easy, everything is light, everything is happy, there's good communication. Okay, and maybe that is what you want within your relationship, or what you have always wanted within a relationship. Excuse me. And so this is your chance to grow and expand into something deeper within your relationship. Okay, sorry you guys, got a tickle in my throat. It was like insane. I had to drink some water. Next, let's go to your next message, which is change. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at this imagery. Excuse me. And really focus on just the beautiful colors of this sphere and all these layers. Okay, and it says here 12 equaling out to 3, centering yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, talking about the equilibrium of yourself. Okay, but this relationship promotes a change within you. Okay, as we talked about, mirror and tuning in. Okay, the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Okay, very beautiful energy here, Sagittarius. And I mean, that just confirms what's going on with your main focus. Okay, tuning in and then mirroring out. Okay, so tuning into what it is that you truly want. Okay, and then mirroring out that change, that need of new growth, to extend out to others, so that way you can receive what it is that you want. Okay, so it's all about changing in a positive sense, not in a negative sense, not in a sense of resistance. Okay, so try your best not to resist to change, as this is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful growth happening here. Okay, and so embrace it. Okay, you deserve it. Okay, so that being said, Sagittarius, that is all that I have for you guys today. However, we do still have 3 more readings to go this week. Okay, Heart's Desire, a word from the ancestors, and Tap into the Soul. Okay, and so we're back on regular schedule. So until then, hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Keep riding this energy wave with me, and I'll see you then. Peace.